Okay.
How did Colombia inspire the storytelling?
So yes, that's a great question. So Colombia was an incredible inspiration for Encanto. As a matter of fact, 5 years ago this week, we started working on this film with Lin-Manuel Miranda. Lin was very keen to have this musical set in Latin America, but none of the three of us knew where it should be set. And so we really started diving in and looking at what setting would be perfect. And Colombia is this amazing crossroads of culture, of music, incredibly diverse families. And what we loved about it was that it's also one of the original places where magical realism came from in literature. And magical realism as a style of literature was a huge inspiration for how we're telling the story of Encanto. Plus, it's just an incredible country. It's got maybe the most biodiverse number of animals and plants anywhere in the world. And we really, 90 minutes is a short amount of time to try to represent the amazing scope of Colombia. But for the last 5 years has been an amazing learning experience for us about that country and how warm and wonderful the families and people are of Colombia.
Who is Maribel and why does she feel a little bit out of an outsider in her own family?
So Mirabel is the main character of our story in Encanto. And as part of the incredible Madrigal family, she's surrounded by extraordinary people on all sides. So in this world, your gift in your family relates to your role in your family. For instance, Luisa, her sister, is the rock of the family, so she's incredibly strong. Her sister Isabella is incredibly perfect. She's like the perfect example of a madrigal. So flowers actually bloom in her footsteps. She can do no wrong. She's brilliant. Her mother heals with food, and her cousin shape shifts, and it's just an incredible family to be a part of. But I think, like all of us, she might feel a little less than worthy of, and like wondering like what she brings to this family, how this family that she loves so much, how can she be there for her family as much as these other superheroes are. And as soon as we started pitching the idea of the movie, this magical family, the one character that kept coming out as being the main character that the whole story was based on was Mirabel. I think because everyone can kind of relate in one way or the other to not feeling as worthy as we want to be.
Describe the look of Encanto.
So the look of Encanto from the very beginning was something that we wanted to feel special and to reflect this idea that the film is inspired by magical realism. Charisse, very early on, almost, I think it was almost as soon as she came on, we talked about the look of this, and she said it feels like it should be romantic, and meant not romantic as in sort of passion, that kind of thing, but as far as like emotion, it felt like that was a great way to sum up for our art team and our cinematographers and how we would want this movie to look. So that idea of this heightened romantic look made its way into the character design, into the color of the movie. It's just one of the most vibrant, brilliant films that I think we've ever done. The beautiful cinematography, the choreography, which is incredible and on a level that we've never ever done before at Disney Animation. All of it kind of goes into heightened romantic, emotional storytelling. And matter of fact, another thing Cherie said, which I thought was very, very key, was that when you're 15, like Mirabel is, you're kind of in a magical realism state of mind anyway. Like you're writing in your journal, like this is the best day ever, or oh my god, my life is terrible. So you're up and down, and so I think all of us can relate to the inspiration of storytelling that comes from emotion, where magic comes from emotion, where the colors are brighter, the sky is bluer, or the rain is hitting you harder. So I think there's something about that that feels like it's just a very immersive place, Colombia, when you go, and the fact that the music and the choreography and the storytelling, all of it rotates around that romantic, emotional idea.
How does the song Dos Arguitas?
Oruguitas? Mm-hmm.
Oruguitas.
Arguitas. Extend beyond the film storytelling.
Yes, Lin Manuel has written some 8 incredible original songs for this film. What I love about this is that they're all so different. Like every song feels very tied into the characters that are singing it and the storytelling that we needed for that part of the film. Dos Oruguitas is this tender, beautiful song that Lin wrote. And when he was writing it, he said, I want this film, he said, I want this song to feel like it's been around for 100 years. Like it could be a song you might hear being played by a singer in a town square, a song that everybody knows. Everyone knows this beautiful, heartfelt, heartbreaking song. And to his credit, he did it. He came in with this amazing story of these two people, the love they have for each other, their life that they imagine together, and the unexpected challenges that they face, and that transformation that comes from that. And Dos Oruguitas is also, Lynn told us, the first song he's ever written in Spanish from beginning to end. And it's performed by Sebastian Yatra, who is an incredible Colombian singer. And it is, every time I see it, I tear up. And the beautiful storytelling that our team has done, the animation, the lighting, and that incredible music is just, it really does transcend, like you said, the movie for me. It goes to something so intimate and personal and universal and emotional. So I can't say enough about it. It's one of my favorite songs in the whole piece.